Hi everybody, this is John from DroidDog.com, and today I have with me Google's Cr-48 Chrome OS netbook, depending on how you want to look at it. And it's got this really cool box with a hamster and an exploded rocket-powered hamster wheel, is what it appears to be. So, cute packaging. Let's get right to it. So for those of you that haven't been following what's going on with Chrome OS, it's Google's operating system based almost exclusively on their lightweight browser, which has a wide variety of extensions and web apps available. They just opened up the Chrome Web Store where you can install web apps. And the notebook or a laptop, I guess a lot of people are calling it a netbook, but that might not be entirely accurate. Pretty much eschews storing anything locally on the machine. This is all about cloud computing, everything done in the browser, Gmail, Google Docs, Flickr or Picasa for photo storage, streaming music from the cloud. That's what this computer represents, and Google has commissioned Inventec to turn out 60,000 of these for their pilot program, and I read that they've got this first wave of the pilot program. They're sending out 10,000 of these for free. So here's a diagram of the computer: microphone, camera, search key, power button, giant touchpad, speakers, and then we have a row above the numbers here for back, forward, reload, full screen, next tab, brightness, mute, volume, and power. So a lot of browser-based control there built into the hardware of the keyboard. If you crack this open, you'd find Intel. This is unbranded, and I've heard soft touch, kind of rubberized body. Battery is packed separately. Just take a quick look around. USB, headphone jack, power. I'm not sure what some of these are, so I don't know if that's a SD card slot, I would assume. Video out. And it is a nice rubberized soft touch feel. Keyboard looks a lot like the MacBook, like a lot of people have pointed out, which is an excellent keyboard. It's really difficult to use keys that are much farther away from the board after using something like this. Looks like no further documentation in here. So we've got the wart, the end of the adapter that plugs into the computer, of course the rest of the power plug, and that's it. Of course, not a retail product, so they're traveling light with these things. Chrome OS needs the internet to work, so connect to your Wi-Fi network. So I'm going to move over to my standard review place here, and we'll get moving on this. Alright, so apparently we don't need to charge this thing completely up before using it. So let's go ahead and dive right in. It says snap the battery in. Let's see which side goes first. Start the flow of electrons. There's the release tab. Press the power button delicately. Chrome OS needs the internet to work. Please connect to your Wi-Fi network. Not showing a very strong network signal there. So here's end user license agreement. We've got select network, accept agreement, sign in, and take your account picture. So a lot of you may have been testing Chrome out like I have, using either a virtual machine like VirtualBox, VMware Fusion, or Parallel, something like that, to run Chrome OS on its own partition or virtual drive, maybe dual booting even if you've got that working. Also, there's the USB drives you can boot from by Hexa, and I'll link to that in the description of this video and at DroidDog. By the way, if you're watching this at YouTube, go ahead and click the link underneath the video there so you can see the full post at DroidDog. I'll put some more information in there. So while we're waiting for this thing to install the latest updates, I'll give you a list of specs here. It's got 2 gigs of RAM, which is good, 16 gigabyte SSD, so solid state drive in there. Screen size is 12.1 inches at 1280 by 800. The aspect ratio is 16:10. It's an LCD active color backlit CCFL. It's a matte anti-glare finish. That battery is up to 8 hours, 63 watt hours capacity. Let's see here. Bluetooth plus, it's Bluetooth 2.1 plus EDR. That's an Intel Atom in there, CPU model N455 at 1.66 gigahertz. That's a single core with a 32 kilobyte level 1 cache and 512 kilobyte level 2 cache. It has ABGN Wi-Fi and CDMA-based 3G mobile broadband. So the video adapter is integrated Intel PineView at 200 megahertz, shared memory. And there's the VGA output on the left side as I showed you when I pulled it out of the box there. 3.5mm audio jack. It does have an SD card reader, so that's what that little flap is. Just a placeholder. It's not a flap or anything like that, so that's it. For those of you that like having a blogger rattle off a list of text specifications for you, there you go. So the trackpad, this is a plastic surface, which, you know, compared with a glass trackpad of a MacBook Pro, is not going to fare well in a competition, but overall, so far, first impressions, it feels usable. And of course, these should cost a fraction of what a MacBook Pro would cost, so. Okay, so now I've got to take a picture of myself. This will be my account picture right here. I do have better network connectivity now, three bars there. Shows my battery, nice little display with the clock. Other than that, it's not like you have, you know, a button to launch applications or anything like that, because everything's just based on the web, straight out of the browser. So I've already got a crash here, it looks like. I don't know, it's just because they're unresponsive. I don't know if you can extend the time, the load time, how long it'll wait before it times out and tells you it's in error. Okay, anyway, it says, "Greetings, welcome to the pilot program. In your hands is a Chrome notebook, a piece of reference hardware that we call Cr-48, you can call it whatever you like, that was built specifically for this program. We're excited to show you what it can do and get your feedback." So, you know, basically this is about the software, not the hardware. Check out how easy it is to set up and how fast it wakes up. Close the lid, wait a second, open the lid. Your system just went to sleep and woke up in that time. But there's more. Share your apps, bookmarks, extensions, and other settings seamlessly across all your devices running Chrome. Connect anywhere with Wi-Fi or 3G so you can always browse the web. When your friends come over, get them to use the guest mode so they don't mess up your stuff. And don't worry about updating software again. It all works automatically. Everything is still very much a work in progress, so when you have ideas or run across glitches, tell us by clicking the feedback bug. Please kick every tire you can find, and that's what this is about. That's why we have these things, is to help Google track down problems. We will continue to make improvements and update Cr-48 to the latest version automatically. Our goal is to make your computer better over time. Have fun and don't forget to write. Cheers, the Chrome team. Alright, so I'll close this pop-up. Interesting pop-up, by the way. That it doesn't have its own, it's not a pop-up window, it's just a pop-up within the existing page in the browser. Or it might even be an element in the website there. Okay, so get started with your Chrome netbook. On we go. Welcome to Chrome. Press down to continue. Over here it says your Cr-48 Chrome netbook is the first of its kind, a notebook built and optimized for the web. Press down to continue. Oh, okay. So it's got these neat little notes here. There we go. Is that better? Alright, so it tells us about left click, right click, scroll, and switch speeds. So using the touchpad involves a sense of direction and fingers. Use one finger to move the cursor around the screen. To click, tap gently. Okay, so I guess maybe we can't. Yeah, okay. It works as a touch sensitive tap. Or if you have heavy fingers, feel free to press. That's right. The entire touchpad is one clickable button. To control the tap to click settings, click the wrench and then select settings. So the wrench is up here. There's the, I don't know if you can even see where I'm clicking here. Up here in the right hand corner is the wrench. That's your settings, same as the browser. And then here you have the feedback bug. Okay, so right click, put two of your fingers on the touchpad, then push down. Like you've grown accustomed to over the years, right clicking on this brings up additional menus and options. Okay, standard stuff. Scroll to scroll up or down, put two fingers on the touchpad and then just slide them. To put that thing to sleep, you just close the lid, open it back up, and you'll be back to work in about 1.2 seconds. 1.12 seconds. Try it. It's really fast. All right. Wait a second. And here we go. And I had to put in my password there, but yeah, it comes right back up. If you want to shut it down, press the power button for a couple of seconds to lock the screen, lift your finger up, and then press the power button again for a few seconds to power it down. Alright, so first we'll lock the screen. Now I'm going to power it down. It's completely off. You see the power button here. And boom, that's mighty fast. With XFM installed now, I have this pop-up menu here. Just to the right of my address bar, there's a little button. Tap that and I get controls. And I can jog shuttle, change the volume, pause and skip. I'm listening to music in the cloud, yay me. So that's a pretty good rundown of what this notebook looks and feels like straight out of the box. Of course, it's going to take me some time to get to know it a little more intimately. So stay tuned to droiddog.com for written posts, reviews, video coverage regarding Google's Cr-48 notebook, and of course the Chrome OS. Take care.